So talk about funding. You talked about going to a bank. You talked, there's SBA. There's an opportunity there.
Right.
What other funding, as far as grants? What else is out there that people can take advantage of?
So I would like to put a rest to a myth that's out there, that there are grants to start businesses. There is no such thing.
Okay.
There hasn't been such a thing for years. So if you hear anything about a grant to start a business, it's probably through some private firm, and there is no such thing as free anything.
Got it.
So if you hear about a grant to start a business and it's free money, I would run, really.
Yeah.
Because it's probably not safe to be part of that.
It's good to know.
In my history, you do not start a business for free. You have to be willing to put your own skin in the game. There's not a lender out there that's going to say, here's $50,000. Oh, and I don't need any collateral, and I don't want you to put any money in.
Right.
So we believe in you. That's never going to happen either.
Right.
You have to be willing to, place a bet on yourself, basically. If you're not willing to put money in on your own venture, then why would anybody else?
Right.
So you have to believe in yourself just as much as having somebody else believe in you.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get the free money thing out of the way.
Okay.
It's not there.
Good to know.
The other thing is that there are different types of funding though. So you can go to a bank and you can get a traditional loan. You can get what's called a 7A or a 504.
Okay.
So those are two very big loans. A 7A loan is for general operating, for growth. If you are looking to buy a building and you need either some money to help with that or to help finance it, there's a lot of rules that go along with that, and I don't want to get into all of them now.
Sure.
But if you talk to a banker, they'll walk you through all of it.
Right.
Okay. Then there's also the 504 loan, which is the big loan. It's the $5 million loans.
Okay.
Up to, I think it's $500,000, $500,000 to $5 million.
Okay.
That's if you're going to build
Right.
a building. If you need to buy a very large piece of equipment, like you have a factory and you need a new processor or something, that costs $1.5 million.
Businesses that are maybe looking to take that next step.
The next step,
Okay.
they do the 504s.
Okay.
And we have two organizations in the state that help process those. You start with your bank, and then they'll go to NEDCO, which is the Nebraska Economic Development Corporation, and CDR, Community Development Resources.
Okay.
So all of this information's on the website.
Got it.
All right. So those are the big guys, and those are probably for people who have been in business for 3 to 5, maybe 10 years.
Got it.
And are growing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're first starting out, which is the majority of the people that we get, you're going to probably go to one of our micro lenders, and the micro lender will give you anywhere from $1,000 to $25,000 or maybe $50,000. I think $50,000 is a cap for most of them. In my history, most people in launching a business don't need more than $50,000 to get started.
Mm-hmm.
Micro lending can happen at a lower interest rate. It is usually taken on by that company, and it's not part of SBA, but they work with us. So you're probably going to go through some of our training, or you're going to work with SCORE, or you're going to work to get to the point where you can take on